Here we go. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. Alex, you don't have to hide. Me and Alex are just moving some dry cows around, foot bathing them and that sort of thing today. Just a general day on the farm for vlogmas. If you haven't heard, or if you don't know what vlogmas is, because I didn't know what vlogmas was either, vlogmas is basically where you vlog every day and you upload every day up until Christmas. So up until Christmas Day, you will see something from me on YouTube. I've only just started it though, because I didn't know whether I'd be able to do it or not. But anyway, after like 3 days in, I thought, you know what, I'll try it. So we're giving it a go. So here we are. I think we're like day 2, maybe 3. I'm not really sure. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. So I used to foot bath these at least twice a week. We'll bring them down, bring them out of all the pens, bring them down, run them through the race. It's good so we get to see them walking, so if we see anything lame, because they're on a big deep straw bed, you don't always see stuff that's lame. So come on, good girl. So yeah, it's good for that. We can see if anything's lame, and obviously we foot bathing for like digital dermatitis and that sort of thing. Alan did come the other day to do, Alan is our regular foot trimmer, so there might be a few with bandages on, which again, bringing them down twice a week is good so that we can take them off. So yeah. Oh, also, whilst I'm on, got a bit of a new merch going on. Got some caps that I'm hopefully getting on the website tonight. Some beanies, some bobble hats and some caps and little rucksacks for like kids going to school or nursery and stuff like that. Well, you know, for an adult if you want a rucksack. So yeah, make sure you check that out as well. Come on, girls. Oh man. Good old bandage cutter out. How many is there? One? Yeah. There we go. Oh, I can see it. Perfect if it'll just stand there. Oh, nice. Have you got it? Oh, easy.
Yeah. Right, no one else.
No, I didn't see any others.
No.
Are you letting them come? Yeah. Right, wet, ready? Steady, girls. Gonna go all into the crib. That's what you want. sad news about Dottie here, which is one of our pet cows that we've had for ages. I know, yeah. So we dried Dottie off 4 weeks ago. Yeah. And then last week we saw her a bull in, which is when a cow comes on heat ready to be seen by the bull, basically. And which shouldn't happen when they're a dry cow. So this morning we've had the vet. The vet's checked her over, which unfortunately she has reabsorbed the, what would you call it, fetus? Embryo. So she's reabsorbed that, so she's no longer in calf. But obviously now she's dry, she's not giving any milk or anything like that. We have actually, when we dried her off, we tubed her with Kepravin, which is an antibiotic tube. So that's in her system, so she can't actually go for meat yet. But it's not financially viable for us to keep her on the farm now, because if we kept her, and even if she got in calf straight away, say if we saw her bull in again in the next 3 weeks and we put her in calf, that's 9 months where she won't be doing absolutely anything for the farm, or you know, to earn her keep, basically. And then while she's dry, when they're not working, when they're not milking, she'll then gain a lot of weight, which will then cause problems later on when she calves. So unfortunately, it's more or less the end of the road for Dottie. She'll be staying with us until her antibiotic runs out, but then after that she'll be going into the meat chain, which all dairy cows do eventually go into the meat chain anyway. Food chain, meat chain, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, unfortunately she's no longer in calf. So that's Dottie's little sad story of the day. Yeah. You're a good girl, aren't you? Little cutie. Right, butcher we keeping down from here. I don't know if you can see me or not, but we're now bringing down, is it 3 cows? Yeah. We're sectioning off 3 cows from this group, which are then going to stay in the bottom dry cows because they're about 4 weeks off calving. When they're down here, they then end up getting like a dry cow roll with all the vitamins and minerals that they need just before they calve. So that's what we're doing now, separating 3 cows off.
Oh, 4.
Hopefully. Oh, 4.
Sorry.
Right.
87. 4.
Okay. Right. And who else?
994.
And 984.
99.
Oh, here. 994. Right, I'm ready. Right, not the last group, there's 3 groups of dry cows. We've got the top dry cows, which are these ones. We've then got the top dry cows, which is these ones that's coming up now, and then we've got the bottom dry cows, which are the ones nearest to calving. So yeah, we've just moved four down into the bottom dries. These are coming at some speed. That was a close one. It's a right little mischievous thing, isn't it? Things nearly went very Pete Tong then. No. Girls. Carnage. Come on, girlies, last group. Come on. Come on, girls. Go on, Alex, before it goes in. Oh, got it. Let's catch that at the other end. Come on, girls. Oh man, somebody's gonna kick me then. Come on. The bandage down. Lovely. Right. So just quickly on the foot bath. It's one of them automatic ones, so it refills every 150 cows. It'll empty out the front, go down the slats and refill with fresh water, and it's just formalin that we run through it.
Oh yeah.
She's loving it. just gonna, with the bottoms, we're just gonna leave all the gates open as they are. Shut that one there, then they can't get anywhere, and then they can all have a scratch and a bit more of a loafing area. Right, that's dry cows done and dusted. Quite a quick and easy job. We've just got a cow who will probably be in the barn building. She comes in at the end, 221, who's a little bit lame. So we're just going to get her out, put her in the crush, see what's going on there. Here she is, the old girl.
Hi, Wolf. What are you doing? Helping?
An ulcer.
That looks like an ulcer, doesn't it?
Yeah. So when the cow first came in, you could see the hoof was really quite overgrown. Anyway, Alex has taken as much off as she could with the grinder, and then she's gone in with a knife. And as you can see, do you want to point to it?
Here?
Yeah, that bit. That's what we call an ulcer in the middle of a foot. So she's just going to pare around that, take all any of like the hoofs that would be digging into it or what have you. Or like that there, that's all dead horn, so she's taking that away. And then what we'll do is on the other foot where there's no damage, we'll smooth that over and we'll put a block on it so she's raised off her bad foot, so it'll give it time to heal. Now, we're not professional foot trimmers.
No,
We've both done courses.
Yeah, in emergency trimming.
Yeah, so we just do anything that's lame, you know, day to day, but we do have a regular foot trimmer every month that comes. And then I have previously worked with a foot trimmer for over a year, so I have seen all sorts. So you get to learn bits, don't you? And then I've done a course through Sainsbury's, which is who we sell our milk to, and you've done a course as well with Sainsbury's, haven't you?
Yes.
That's not ideal. Right, so we've just come over to the other claw to get it ready for the block, but it looks like there might be a little bit of an issue here as well, which means we won't be able to make it. Good glass.
Yeah, so she had a load of stones in here.
Yeah.
In there, but that's nothing. But then there's a bit of a hole here where it looks like one's sat a bit deeper.
Embedded
and then
in,
it's like, it's loose here.
And you can feel it's soft, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel soft with your knife.
Yeah, you can get your knife under it.
Yeah. Good girl.
Oh. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's separated.
It's come away from its hoof.
I'm whispering.
I don't know why you're whispering.
Separated.
Could do with them hearing. Yeah, so if you can see there where she just pulled that bit
Oh, yeah,
away.
look, you can.
It's got a load of
Yeah.
dead hoof.
Can you see where
Yeah.
it's on it?
So there's a load of dead hoofs there, so we're not going to be able... We're going to have to bandage this well, aren't we? Because
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to block that now, so we're going to have to put a big bandage on it. Try and make her as comfortable as possible. She might even be wearing the 14 for a bit.
Yeah, that bit, that's there, where my finger is. That's the soft bit.
So that's like the bed of your nail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine the bed. How do you explain it?
I can't remember what it's called.
Or is it like when you go to, if you cut your nail too short?
The pink bit in your
Like
nail.
your cuticles?
Yeah. So I suppose the bit that we cut off is like the white bit of your nail.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But if we were to cut in there, that would bleed.
That would be really sensitive.
And then that's like your pink bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good girl. So we've just put on salicylic acid. which, what will that do, Alex?
So it dries up. It's antibacterial.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Just to keep it dry. It's antibacterial, so it kills any dermy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just put it on.
Put it on everything, really, don't we?
Put it on it. Yeah, just to keep everything clean.
Clean, dry, kill any bugs.
Is a bit of a pain relief.
Oh really? What, like numbs it?
Yeah.
It might numb it.
But I could be wrong. I might need to Google that.
A little bit of Google around here. And there we have it, all bandaged up. So like I said, we couldn't put a block on this side because she had some stones in this like sort of area, which if we put a block over, obviously we'd pick the stones out. But if we'd put a block over that side, it'd put too much pressure on that because that also needs to heal. So the stones had like worked their way up, giving her what we call a white line, which will fill with like pus. And then it's actually worked its way up the side of its hoof and it's burst out at the top on its own. So because both claws are damaged, we've not been able to put a block on. So we've done the best we can by bandaging on, putting a bandage on. We've put our salicylic acid on each side to help dry it up and, like she said, antibacterial. I've made it quite big up here, the bandage, so hopefully she's got something a bit more comfier to walk on up here, because the idea of the block is to raise her off the ulcer, which is the thing that's giving her the most pain. So if I put plenty of bandage up here, it's hopefully risen her off the ulcer. She'll put most of her pressure on this part of her foot, like on her heels, to then allow this bit to heal. I hope that all makes sense. Right, so now that we've looked at it all, she's obviously going to be in a bit of pain with it, isn't she? So we're just going to give her painkiller, anti-inflammatory, that sort of thing. This is Metacam and it lasts 3 days. So we'll give her that under the skin.
So it goes under the skin.
Yeah.
That's
perfect. Right. I reckon we put her in the 14 for a bit, do you think?
Yeah.
So we're going to put her in the 14, which is our loose housing pen for like new calf ones, anything that's lame or anything like that. Just because we'll just let her in there for a day or two, just so she's not missing out and going to the trough or anything. We don't want her to stop getting up so she doesn't eat, because then she'll drop off her milk and all that sort of stuff. It's really comfortable in here. So hopefully she'll be happy in here for a few days. What's been on? I'm going to escape. Good girl. So she'll have all that loose bedding and a trough's literally just in front of her, whereas if she was in the main building she'd have to walk a bit to go and get her food, and we don't want to put her off doing that. Oh, that's it. You tell him, lass. She is quite dominant, that one. All these lot flat out. They look so comfy. Literally 4 of them are just flat out. Look so comfy.
Well, saying that, there's some super big ones in here. They could go in the big pen.
Yeah.
Because they'll be going next week. So if you just do the pen that are going next week, then move
some out of that pen into there, and then some of them into there, and then the babies into there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we're moving some calves around, but we like every calf to have enough space in the big pen, and also we like every calf to have its own teat when it comes to feeding time. So we're just trying to figure out who's moving where, basically, because we've loads of calves on. We were actually going to take some to our local auction on Thursday. I say local, it's not that local, Gisborne, because it's their Christmas calf show. But Dad decided to move on some heifers on the Saturday, which made it so that we can't take them on because of the 6-day rule. If you don't know the 6-day rule, it's an animal into your herd. You can't move anything off your farm for 6 days due to disease and all of that sort of stuff. So we bought some heifers on Saturday, which means we haven't come out of the 6-day rule yet, so we can't take anything on the Thursday. Bit of a cock up. We shouldn't have bought them on the Saturday. We should have waited and maybe bought them on the Thursday, because if you take something off, you can then also obviously bring something on the same day, because they're not meeting each other. So bit of a cock up with too many calves on. We're now not going to the show, which I'm gutted about because I was going to vlog it, but anyway, here we are, bunged out with calves, and we're just going to move some around now. So this is a beef, but it's only young, isn't it? Yeah.
I do kind of want to keep it when it's full.
Yeah, definitely. Right, one more. Yeah. Get this bigger. Right, so if you remember the calf that was like paralysed for, how long was it down for in the end? Like 4 days?
Yeah.
He was paralysed for 4 days, couldn't walk, couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. It's not going to move too well because he don't like walking on concrete. But it's absolutely fine. He's up.
It'll run round in there.
He'll run round in here when we put him in. Come on, show him what you can do. Come on. So is this one here? You going to give us a run or what? No, but he's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with him. I have no idea what it was. It was very bizarre. But those that have been asking about him, I'm getting a few messages on Instagram asking about him. There he is. He's doing absolutely fine. Run off. Whoa. Rearing at you. What are you doing? You're acting very numb. Not you. Well, yeah, you as well, Alex. This is Alex's favourite job. They are so numb to move though, aren't they?
No, you get covered in shit.
Yeah, you do. Although, I like the jackets. The jackets help.
Yeah.
With little harnesses. So we're going to have to squeeze through. Right, baby's in here. This is the one that was born this morning. Just drying off in the heat lamp. The mum was more bothered about eating its cleansing than licking its calf.
Oh.
It was a bit sad, wasn't it? Drank like a trooper though, didn't you? Drank all your milk. Right, before we move them, Alex just got to tag one. Do you want to show them that tag? That one there.
Oh, yeah.
So on that tag, there's like a tiny little, what do you call it? Circular knife. It's just that edge is sharp, right? So then, if you show us the other end, when you tag the ear, it'll go through, like an ear piercing, it'll go through the ear, but it'll, oh.
Give me a minute.
Right, so when you tag your calf, it's just like any other ear piercing that we would get. Just put your other bit towards it. There you are. So that bit goes into this hole, which then it'll take a tiny chunk of ear out, which will then put it into, oh, I'm not even showing it.
Into that.
It'll then put it into that tube, and then the tube will come off, and then we send that tube into a lab to get tested, and they're testing them for BVD. So that's what these do. So every calf that we have gets tested for BVD straight away. And this is just its identification tag. I feel like we're giving a lot of information on this video.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, isn't it?
Well, they've got the popcorn and the sat there.
This was going to be a 10-minute vlog, but it's turning into half an hour. Let's have a look.
There we go.
There it is. There is a tiny piece of ear in there.
Calf's not arsed, is it?
Oh, calf's not bothered at all.
Back to its milk.
Straight back on the teat or put in Alex. Anyway, yeah. So there's a tiny bit of ear in this tube, which will get sent off and tested. This never happens. That way. Come on then. It flew out again.
Someone just rogue.
Free range. Calves everywhere. Right, I'm going to end the vlog there now, guys. I was only going to do like a 10-minute vlog for these vlogmases ones, but, you know, it's turned out probably to be half an hour again. So I hope you really enjoyed it. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Are you there, Alex? Say bye.
Bye.